I'm Literary Freak 11, and it's day 88 of quarantine. Day 7 of Journey Through the Multiverse of My Mind. Today's card is this, so you kind of have a griffin up here, big, massive building over there. You can see vaguely a dragon in that corner at the bottom, and kind of sphinx-looking character. So that's the card for today, and the word is repudiate, which means to disown or refuse to have anything to do with. So this one is actually very dialogue heavy compared to some of the other ones. The trio met in the usual position by the telescope at midnight on the eve of a crescent moon every 5 years for the last century. They had been meeting before the telescope was built, but the locale had been too perfect to turn down. The telescope was an architectural marvel. It was thinnest at the base and tapered outward as it went upwards, so that the eye of the telescope was sunk into the ground and the lens was pointed at the stars. Because of the non-traditional construction, it had a series of bridges connecting it to other buildings, but were really meant to allow the telescope to lean on them for support. At this time of night, the bridges looked like limbs, and the dark windows looked like yawning mouths. The griffin settled himself on a ledge a few stories above, overlooking the square opposite the telescope. If anybody happened to look out their window, they might have thought him a gargoyle. With his stony gray fur and feathers, the stillness with which he sat, combined with the low lighting, made him look as if he was just another statue. The Sphinx set herself up in the middle of the courtyard, black onyx and gleaming, still as a statue, her feline form regal. "She's late," the griffin grumbled, with a voice that sounded like two rocks being rubbed together. "She's always late, but usually within reason," the Sphinx said, in a voice cool and melodic like the sound of a stream rushing past stones. "I'm right here," said a voice, high and tinkling like wind chimes, but sinuous, flowing like a harp. "It takes me a long time, since I don't normally visit land. The nearest shore is 50 miles away." A dragon of sparkling white opal gleamed in the dim street lamps, long and graceful. "Then you should leave earlier to compensate," the griffin retorted. "Why must we meet in the city?" the dragon complained. "You know perfectly well why. This is neutral territory, neither sky nor earth nor water, yet all three at once. When we talk, none of us may have power over the other," the Sphinx replied, managing to keep her impatience out of her voice. "To the business at hand. We must repudiate the Winchman once and for all." "He's always been harmless. He's always used words to," the dragon began. Words became machines. "He has disrupted the soil. You must have felt your streams drying up because my roots cannot hold them together," said the Sphinx. "He has destroyed vast swaths of land." "Can we stop him?" the dragon said. "He has made the discovery. Other humans will follow in his footsteps now that the knowledge is out there," the griffin said. "They do not view the Winchman as sane. Perhaps his questionable sanity will give them pause," the Sphinx said. "He will soon die, as they often do. They will revere him as a hero post-mortem," the griffin replied stonily. "Therefore, killing him will only hasten our own demise." Then the Sphinx surprised them all by smiling her feline smile. "I have given them so much, From the food they eat to the clothes on their back, it would be easy to take it away from them. But to punish thousands for one man and what others might do, the dragon asked incredulously. If it's a matter of self-preservation, I will do what must be done, and so will you, the griffin said. Perhaps it's time to reveal ourselves, said the dragon. It's been thousands of years and we've never done so before, said the griffin. Humans have never posed a threat like this before, the Sphinx said. What if we were to scare them away? No, the dragon said firmly. We must show them mercy before we show them wrath. We must educate them before we punish and spread fear. There is no must. As you said, we have no precedent for this. In 5,000 years of life, humans have always managed to surprise us, the Sphinx said with a wry smile. Well, that's all I have for now. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video.